Everybody should be testing their smoke and CO detectors at least once a week, because these devices do fail. As you're going to see, I tested mine, it doesn't work, we're going to change it. So we have a defective smoke detector here that is not beeping. We're going to change this one out. This was an AC powered. See? It doesn't work properly. It's supposed to be beeping, but it's not. You can probably hear it trying to beep. And now it continues to beep. We're going to change this one out. This is a AC powered smoke detector, so I'm just going to pull the wires down so we can change it. And I'm going to do what all good electricians do. I'm going to change this thing hot. So here's our AC wires on this one. I went and bought a new one. I don't know whether it uses the same plug or not, so let's check out the new one that I just got. So here's the new smoke detector I got. That's a BRK combination smoke and carbon monoxide alarm, AC powered. So we're going to put this one up in place of the other one, and what I don't know is whether the wires are the same, which they're not. I think it's got a different plug on it. If I look at the bottom of the plug here, let's take a look at the original plug, but I think it's a different plug on this other one. So let me just take the old one down. And as we can see, the two of them have totally different plugs. So I'm going to have to change that wiring harness for the new one, and of course change this bracket because it's a different bracket as well. So let's get started. Okay, new wiring harness, 3 wires. We aren't using the orange wire. That's the interconnect wire that interconnects multiple smoke alarms together. We're just going to use the black and the white, which are hot and neutral. We're just going to change out this one. Now, safety first. Don't do as I do. I'm going to do this hot just because I know what I'm doing. But this wire here has 120 volts on it. And you don't want to get a shock. So, turn the power off. But I'm not going to do that because I know what I'm doing. And I'm not going to touch the conductor when I screw on the moret. Then we'll do the neutral wire. Same thing. Screw the wires on. And I got to go get a screwdriver to take down the old box. So go grab a Robertson screwdriver, and then I got to mount the new plate. Now maybe you're wondering why I'm not turning off the power. Well, the answer is simple. Because the power that powers the smoke detector is the same power that powers the light. So if I turn off the power, I won't have any light. But again, this is something that no electrician's going to ever turn off the power to do something like this. It's just something that you do. And anybody who's competent in wiring isn't going to turn the power off. But if you're not competent in wiring, by all means, do turn off the power. Safety first, right? It should line up with the existing holes for the screws. And of course it's not going to. There it is. Okay, it is. And we'll just give it a turn a bit and tighten the screws up. Time to plug new smoke detector in, and if our connection's good, it will power up. Good sign. That means it's running. Now we just stuff the wires back in. And attach the smoke detector. By lining it up and turning it. And finally, remove the battery backup. So this one here has got a battery backup on it. We'll test it by pushing the button. There we go. So this is a dual alarm. This one's got a smoke detector and a carbon monoxide detector. So now everything is tested. We'll do one more test on this. There's 2 distinct alarms. 3 beeps and a pause is smoke. 4 beeps and a pause is CO. So we test it. Okay, now it should beep. So that's the smoke alarm. And the light is flashing. And then it flashes 4 times for the CO. So that's the CO alarm. And that's it. That's how you change one of these combination, or change a wired for a new wired alarm. It's got a battery pack in the back here that there's a battery backup in here that you can remove to change the batteries. There's a low battery alarm that will tell you when the batteries are weak. They say you should be replacing if you've got a combination smoke detector and CO detector. They're good for 7 years from the time they're first installed. So that's how you do it. Thanks for watching.